Hi everybody, and welcome to the 41 Treehouse Club quiz night. Back under the stairs with me. If you've not joined us before, my name's Sammy. I am the Quizmaster, and you're joined today by our tech guy in the ear, which is Harry. Say hello, Harry. He says hello, Harry. If you haven't joined us before, we're a gaming group in Sheffield. We usually meet at the Treehouse Cafe at the edge of the city centre. Obviously, we haven't done that in a while, and we haven't got any news yet. However, if you are interested in joining us for gaming, we're meeting on next Thursday for some Jackbox games, which are a lot of laughs. So if you're interested, get in touch on the socials or through the website, and I'll give you the details of them a bit later. Maybe the tech guy might make them go across the screen or something, if you're lucky. Right, we're going to do a general knowledge quiz today, and we have got some specialty quizzes as well. But let's crack on. So question 1 is name the year. So here are some clues, and I just need you to give me the year. So the biggest selling album of the year was Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. Barack Obama was inaugurated as President of the United States. The Dark Knight was the biggest selling film of the year, and it was the Beijing Olympics. So what year did all of that happen? Back to Black, Barack Obama, Batman and Beijing, all the Bs. What year? So question 2 is the geography question. So how many countries begin and end with the same letter? A, 15, B, 20, C, 25 and D, 28. And obviously with this being an internet quiz and not a pub quiz, you can just press pause and get a piece of paper and scribble out as much idea and just join us back whenever you have figured it out. But for the brainy people that have already figured it out, let's move on. So question 3 is the music question. So in 2019, which seems like such a long time ago, but in 2019, Justin Bieber dominated the charts with his version of Despacito, which he sung with the original artists. Who were they? So there's two names you're looking for, and I shall allow half a point for each. So question 4 is the movie question. So which actor has been cast as Bruce Wayne in the upcoming 2022 film The Batman? I've even put a picture of him, but I don't think you can tell who it is, unless you're good with chins. But which actor has been cast as Bruce Wayne in the upcoming 2022 film The Batman? You can tell they're running out of names of films when they just put "the" on the front. So we've already had Batman, and now it's The Batman. So this is the odd one out question. So which of these nuts is the odd one out? Hazelnut, Brazil nut, peanut, and walnut. So which of those is the odd one out? Do you like nuts, Harry? So, question 6, the TV question. What TV show sees teams named Red Tomatoes and Green Peppers compete against each other? So 2 teams, Red Tomatoes and Green Peppers, but what TV show do they compete against each other? As with most things, Harry, it's had a reboot. question 7, it's the news question. So why did the following hashtag trend this month? Hashtag free Cuthbert. So why did the hashtag free Cuthbert trend this month? Question 8, true or false? So true or false, 75% of all the water found on this planet is salt water. 75% of all water found on the planet is salt water. Is that true or false? So question 9 is my ugly duckling question. So when I show you a baby, and I want to know what it grows up to be. So this is a pup, but what does this pup baby grow up to be? So question 10 is the phobia question. So hippomonstrous creepidaliophobia is the fear of what? And yes, I have practiced that word in the mirror quite a few times. So hippomonstrous creepidaliophobia is the fear of what? And whoever came up with that word was not a nice person, I'm telling you. So, question 11, literature and English. Which month of the year is also a verb? So, which month of the year is also a verb? All the people who haven't been to school in many years kind of going, oh, this is an easy question. Oh, what's a verb? So question 12 is our quote question. So which famous American said this quote? It's kind of fun to do the impossible. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. So which famous American said this quote? So question 13 is the sport question. So in what sport do players use a cross? In what sport do players use a cross? Maybe next time the Vatican host. So question 14 is food and drink. So these ingredients mixed together create which cocktail? So we've got gin, dry vermouth, and pickled onions. So when mixed together, what cocktail do they create? Gin, dry vermouth, pickled onions. Very nice indeed. And if this was Christmas, I would have brought one out to drink in front of you. So question 15 is the connections question. So what links these names? Ben, Johnny, Sue, and Reed. So Ben, Johnny, Sue, and Reed. What links them all together? So, science and nature. What type of animal is a flying fox? What type of animal is a flying fox? There's someone out there going, what? Foxes can fly? So question 17 is the history question. So which monarch sat on the throne of England at the time of the Whitechapel murders committed by Jack the Ripper? So most people have heard of Jack the Ripper, but who sat on the throne when he was doing his thing? Just one monarch. I know it was 11 murders over 3 years, but it's the same monarch. But which one? Is it me, or does that picture look like it's Watson as Jack the Ripper? Question 18, cryptic question. So, in which room are 2 political parties hidden? So, in which room are 2 political parties hidden? Do you like cryptic questions, Harry? Okay. So you've got half a room. Half. Okay. Right, question 19 is a random facto. So, who is the lady in the Starbucks logo? I'm sure you've all seen her before, but who is she? Who is the lady in the Starbucks logo? Now, if you like logo questions, our specialty logo quiz, our little short 10-question quiz, is already live on this on our channel. So make sure you subscribe and go and play it now. So yeah, but who is the lady in the Starbucks logo? Question 20, it's an anagram, so Old West action, and the clue, it is just not this without him. So the words are Old West action, and the clue is, it is just not this without him. So, if you need more time, just press pause. If not, rewind it and look at the questions again if you need to. If not, we'll crack on with the answers. Right, so here are the answers. Let's start with question 1. So, name the year. I said Amy Winehouse, Back to Black was the biggest selling album. Barack Obama was inaugurated. The Dark Knight was the biggest selling film, and it was the Beijing Olympics. It was 2008. So, how many countries begin and end with the same letter? So, count along. We've got Australia, Argentina, Austria, Albania, Algeria, Angola, Andorra, Armenia, Antigua and Barbuda, that's the A's, Central African Republic, St. Kitts and Nevis, the Czech Republic, Solomon Islands, Seychelles, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So So there are 15 countries begin and end the same letter. Did you get that right, Harry? So in 2019, Justin Bieber dominated the charts with his version of Despacito, who he sung with the original artist, and they were Louis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee. And never to be heard of again, I'm sure. So, which actor has been cast as Bruce Wayne in the upcoming 2022 film The Batman? It is Robert Pattinson. Which of these nuts is the odd one out? It is the hazelnut. Did you get that one right, Harry? The hazelnut is the only one of those which is actually a nut. So a Brazil nut is a seed, a peanut is a legume, and a walnut is a drupe. But they're all called nuts, but the hazelnut's the only one that's actually a nut. So, what TV show sees teams named red tomatoes and green peppers? It is Ready, Steady, Cook. And to answer Harry's question from earlier, yes, it is back on with Ryland Clark instead of Ainsley Harriott hosting. Yeah, that's the opinion. So, why did the following hashtag trend this month? Hashtag save free Cuthbert. It's the court case between Aldi and M&S over their caterpillar cakes. And Aldi are being very clever with some marketing campaigns. I thought everyone had a caterpillar cake. I didn't realise it was such a big thing. Yeah. So I just hope Aldi bring out their own version of Percy Pigs now, just to rub it in M&S's face. But yes, hashtag free Cuthbert was to do with Aldi and MS. True or false? 75% of all water is salt water. It's false. 97% of all water on the planet is salt water. So. So this is a pup, but what does it grow up to be? That is a baby armadillo. Did you get that one, Harry? Yeah. So, hippomonstrous queefidaliophobia is the fear of long words. And like I said before, the person who came up with that word was not a nice person. So, hippomonstrous queefidaliophobia is the fear of long words. And in fact, the bit at the end that just says sesquipedaliophobia is just a longer way of saying phobia. Yep. So, which month of the year is also a verb? It is March. I march, you march, we march, etc. Which famous American said, "It's kind of fun to do the impossible"? It was Walt Disney. Question 13. In what players do you use a cross? In what sport do players use a cross? It's of course lacrosse. Did you get that one right, Harry? So, these ingredients mixed together create which cocktail? So you've got gin, dry vermouth, and a pickled onion. It is a Gibson. Now, it's exactly the same as a martini, except for the garnish. So if it was a Spanish olive, that would be a martini. Because it's a pickled onion, it's called a Gibson. No, it's the garnish. Harry thought I was talking about blending together pickled onions into it, but no, it's just the garnish. So, what links these names? Ben, Johnny, Sue, and Reed. They are the Fantastic Four. And if you like superheroes, our superhero mini quiz is available now on our channel, so go and check it out. So what type of animal is a flying fox? A flying fox is a bat. Flying foxes are the largest bats in the world. They are 6 foot long. So that's me. They are me long. But they eat fruit, so quite safe. So, what monarch sat on the throne at the time of Jack the Ripper and his Whitechapel murders? It was Vicky. It was Queen Victoria. In which room are 2 political parties hidden? So it's a laboratory. So Labour, A, Tory. A laboratory. No. Is a greenhouse a room or is it a house? Yeah, but that's not 2 parties. So not conservatory, it's laboratory. So Labour, A, Tory. Who is the lady in the Starbucks logo? It used to be called the Two-Tailed Mermaid, or it is a Two-Tailed Mermaid, and then it got the name the Siren. And according to stories, a siren was a mermaid who lured sailors to their death. So that's something to think about next time you drink coffee. So if you're travelling by sea, make sure you get Costa's, not Starbucks. So finally, Old West action, anagram. The clue is it's not just this without him, and it wouldn't be a Western without Clint Eastwood. So Old West action becomes Clint Eastwood. So that's our general knowledge quiz. Thank you for playing. Make sure you say hello in the comments. Let us know what you liked, maybe you didn't like. Let us know your score. Harry, what was your score? 12 out of 20. Not bad. Not bad. What's that in grade? Is that a C? Probably. So, thank you, Jonas. Don't forget to subscribe to 41 Treehouse Club YouTube channel, where all of our extra quizzes. What have we got upcoming? We've got a Cats one, a Tudors one, 80s sci-fi, lots of different things all coming soon. And don't forget to head over to Facebook, where you can join our group. Once you're in the group, you get the details for the WhatsApp and chat. So it's the last Thursday of the month we meet and do something, and this time round we are doing Jackbox games. So we hope to see you all there, and I will see you next month for another general knowledge quiz. Bye!